What is good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at 10 affordable sneakers that you can buy right now. Now, we went over to one of our favorite recent stores we've been going to, which is Request ATL, and we went in there and basically said, can you give us 10 of the most affordable or the cheapest sneakers that you guys have in the store? And we came up with a really good selection of sneakers that we're going to show you today. I like doing these because we do a lot of buying expensive mystery boxes, buying expensive sneakers, and it's nice to go ahead and get you pairs that are more affordable and we're able to wear them every day. I think it makes, more sense. So let's go ahead, check some of these pairs out. We're gonna go through each pair and show you what the current price is on StockX, which is kind of just like the baseline app for prices, just to show you guys what it would be like if you were to go buy them right now. Because maybe you can't go to a store locally to you, but you can buy them online for that price, and usually they're cheaper online. So one of the shoes that are a great value right now that you can get at a really, relatively affordable price point is the Nike Dunk Lows, Nike Dunk Highs. Now, the reason that is because they come out with so many different colorways, and the retail is about $110, and most of them, or the lows are $100, but most of them are selling not too much above that. So right here we have the Championship Navy Nike Dunk High. This is a size 9 right here. Now, Dunk Highs and Dunk Lows are a really good sneaker for the summer, and I think the Dunk Low is like the perfect one for summertime. Now, I'm looking confused because I have a pair of the black and white Dunk Lows, but I don't see them for some reason. They're right here. So these are a shoe that I just dead stocked, and I wear them all the time. They're like $250-ish right now. But these ones right here, the high version of those are even cheaper, probably about the same price as these. So black or navy blue. These in a size 9, 183 bucks right now. Last sale $182. So really good right there. I think in relative to sneakers, affordable right now is like anything under $200. The market for sneakers is very hard to get hype stuff for under that price point. A lot of the retails are even around there. So if you can't get it at retail, I think under $200 is an affordable side to me. So 180-ish bucks for these, and this is very versatile. For summer, I would buy low. In the wintertime, when you're wearing more pants, you get the high. All right, let's see what we got. We got a couple similar sneakers here. So this is a Jordan 1. This is a Jordan 1 mid. And so this colorway is the Black University Gold 1. Back in the day, you used to be able to go find sneakers like this in this colorway at stores like Foot Locker, but it seems that Foot Locker or Nike is actually pulling some inventory from Foot Lockers around the US and putting them in their main Nike stores. So it's gonna be harder than ever to find shoes at Foot Lockers and stuff. Hopefully that means more stock for apps like sneakers, but this one right here, this is a clean colorway, pretty similar to the Jordan 1 High Pollens, except it's a mid, and I think it's just kind of a preference if you like the mids or a high. I'm more of a fan of the high, depending on the colorway though of the mids. While I'm looking this up, go ahead and check out harrisonnevel.com. We've been doing so many website drops from our mystery box series, and there is like 10 pairs of shoes left from that entire series, which is crazy. So check that out right now as I'm looking this up, and as I cannot find these. What are these called? They're called the White Pollen and Black. Now, these in this size, 150 bucks right here. Highest bid is 144, so about $150 for the Jordan 1 mid. I think that's a great colorway, and retail on these is $120, so that's literally after tax and everything, you're at about, it's like $10 more. So I think that's pretty solid right now, especially if you're a big fan of these colors. If you're a Steelers fan, go ahead and get these. You can rock these. That's a good one right there, 140. I like these lower price points. I'm trying to offer some variation, but at the same time, I want to do stuff that like I would actually wear and that you guys would actually wear rather than like really obscure shoes. I do a lot of those at the mall where they're like, different shoes, like New Balances, Pumas, Adidas, stuff like that. This is more like stuff that I would wear. We'll go to another silhouette here, which is an Air Force One. I think I've talked about these a lot. Air Force One lows, all white. This is the classic that you can find them at stores now. Some of the times they're sold out because they're so popular. So Air Force retail on these is 100 bucks, I believe. I think they went up a little bit. And this is the 07 white in a size 9.5. You're looking at $115, $15 over retail, and you may be able to find these at your local stores if they don't sell out, but they're so popular now that they do sell out. If anything else, I think this is one of the best pairs out of this. If you can keep them clean, these look so good with so many different things. In the summer, in the winter, in the fall, in the spring, this is the kind of shoe. And I'm gonna be talking in terms of like summer's coming up, because here in Atlanta, it's been 80 degrees this past week in March. So it kind of starting to feel like summer to us, even though spring hasn't even started. So 3 pairs, we're still moving and grooving. We do have a Yeezy in there, nothing crazy of a Yeezy, but we're back to some Dunks, some Jordan 1s. But let's pull these out. This is the Jordan 8 White Burgundy. This is kind of one of those one-offs. Now, this one's a little bit different. I don't wear too many 8s. You guys will see from, you know, the selection behind me. I do love the Aqua 8s, which is an original shoe, but I think this is a more recent release that has a decent price point, and I think they're around 150. Let me be sure. No, so these are around $200, and the retail, I believe, is about $200. I think it's a little bit higher. So right around that. Not my favorite out of the grouping, but if you like the 8s, I think this is a good, more recent option. We've been seeing more Jordan 6s and stuff come out recently, and I think the 4s, the 6s, and the 8s are kind of a new wave, so people who are over Dunks and Jordan 1. All right, one more before we are halfway through. We'll go to a Jordan 1. So we've had Jordan 1 mids, and this one right here is going to be the Light Fusion Jordan 1s. We had these early, way back in the day, and this is a crazy obscure colorway that if you like bright colors in a pop, like the tongue there, that's a really cool gradient. This is a great colorway for that. I think because it's a little bit brighter is why it is probably a little bit on the cheaper side, because the quality on these is actually really good for where the price point's at. These right here are $154 right now in this size. So, I mean, quality on these, because retail on these is going to be $170. That's under retail. Now, after fees and stuff, yes, it is a little bit more, but look at the quality. If we check these out, I'll do a shot up close to the quality on these. It is really good for what it is. Certain Jordan 1s I don't like to wear because the quality is like they're stiff and stuff, but these, good quality. I think it's just that color. It's a little bit out there that makes people hesitant to buy these, but under retail. Cheaper than if you were to go to Foot Locker, which is crazy. So $154, it's pretty nuts for the quality on those. Surprising. All right, guys, it is time to thank the sponsor of today's video, one of my favorite and longest sponsors of the channel, which is going to be Scentbird. It's a subscription-based service where essentially you can get 30-day supplies of your favorite colognes or perfume, so you can go ahead and try out a cologne or perfume before you commit to the entire bottle. So as you can see right here, we have the nice 30-day supply capsule of the cologne, and how this works is you can have different tiers of the subscription. You can have 1, 2, 3 different colognes or perfumes coming each month. Now, I love this because in each one, they give you a card that shows you the different cologne that you got and the different tones and notes of the scents within. If you guys have ever shopped for cologne, you know that they can be super expensive, from $150 up to even $500 for one single bottle, and that's why I love Scentbird. So here's one of the 3 colognes that I got for this month's subscription. Now, on the back of the card right here, it tells me the different notes and hints that are inside of it. So this one has cilantro, white tea, iris, white musk, and cedarwood, all tones I think would be great. My absolute favorite thing about Scentbird is that you can take these different colognes and perfumes on you when you travel on vacation, because this is a travel size cologne, so you can go ahead and try different scents when you're traveling. They carry different brands like Versace, Gucci, Prada, all the different name brands that you guys would want when you're buying a different cologne or perfume. And if you guys use the code Harrison5, you can get 55% off your first month of Scentbird. So go ahead and check out Scentbird in the link in the description down below, and go to use code Harrison5 again to make sure you get 55% off your first purchase. Thank you again to Scentbird for sponsoring this video and sponsoring this channel for as long as you guys have. All right, this is all Nike stuff. I just realized, except this. So a lot of Nike, but we're gonna start back up on the back half of this. We're going with another dunk. This is going to be a dunk low in the Chicago NBA 75th anniversary colorway. Now, surprisingly, these aren't selling like crazy. A reason why is probably because it's a 75th anniversary, but a lot of the time the Chicago colorways do really well. We had the JPack Chicago SBs, and those were like, what, 600 bucks, something like that? So this pair right here is going for $106. Now this is a grade school, which would be more like if a women's sizing or something like that. Now, if you go to the regular sizing, they're about $180 for like an 8, 8.5. So still under 200 bucks. This one right here obviously is that smaller size, but I think this is a really cool colorway. It's a Chicago colorway, and the quality is actually really good. If you look up close on it, you'll see it's kind of like a fake nice leather, like they made it look like really nice tumbled leather when it's not actually. But this is a part of the pack for the 75th anniversary for the NBA, a couple different colorways, and they aren't selling as crazy as I thought they would, because they're for selected teams. I thought they'd be higher up, but they're not. Retail, 85 bucks. Going for 105. If you have maybe smaller feet, you can fit into a 6Y, they're about to go for 100 bucks. Oh, this next one is actually a really nice one that I have not got, and they did a 10, not my size. I should have got a 10. I basically asked them for like the cheaper sizes so that we could look at the pricing that way. So this is going to be the Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blue. Very similar to the Royal Jordan 1. Jordan 1's easy to wear everything with. This is like super similar to this. This is obviously a lot more OG, and these are a couple $100 now. But this is like, I bought these way back in the day, and this is kind of super similar. Now these are sitting around, it depends on the size. Some of the sizes, this size is like 204 bucks. Some of the sizes are like 190-ish bucks. This one's a size 10. Retail is gonna be 170 on these, so you're looking at $30 over. And this particularly is a good colorway. It would match with this outfit right now. This is kind of ish there with the colors. So I think that this is a really good one. And I think this is probably, in my opinion, besides the Air Force One lows, the best one to buy out of all of them, because I'm a fan of Jordan 1 highs. And if you like the highs, there you go. Next up is going to be the Yeezy. We got a Yeezy Slide. They're very popular. We're releasing a lot of colorways, and this one is a unique one. I haven't even seen this one up close. It's like a mixed pattern. I think it is. There's just so many colorways. Yep, so these in a size, these are like 120 bucks right now. Retail is about 70 on them. Size 8. Yeezy Slides are great. They're very comfortable. I have a couple pairs here that I like to wear around here. The only bad thing about the Yeezy Slides, you cannot wear them outside or leave them out in the sun. They will shrink, like literally. This might not be a good representation, but like the pair that I have, these two, this one is smaller than this one. Both straight from Adidas, and it's kind of crazy that they just shrink. I've seen photos of people who left theirs outside that literally shrink like by that much. Like by inches they shrink. So if you leave them in the sun, it's no good. I just guess that's the material. But for $100, if you like the Yeezy Slides, make sure you wear them inside. And I think it's a good solid shoe. They're very comfortable. They really are. They look kind of crazy, but they're comfortable. So we got 2 left. Next one up is going to be Jordan 1 Low Soulfly. This is a pretty obscure colorway. Check that out. You got black, you got tan, you got red on the tongue. Pretty wild colorway, and I think that's maybe a reason why it's on the, you know, less expensive end of things. So these are around $179 right now. So retail on these is probably even more. Retail's $150. So $20 over. I think they're cool. I think this is one that you wear when you're like dressing up in kind of like a suit type outfit, not an everyday wear necessarily, but still good price point for where they're at. Now lastly, we have a pair of Dunk Lows in a size 11.5. We had these way back in the day. These are looking at about $187, and that is the free 99 Nike Dunk Low in a size. This is a bigger size, but this is the black version of it. Retail $110. These are the free 99. If you haven't seen, there's like a little kind of ticket on the inside that says free 99, and this is an Easter shoe in my opinion. These are Easter kind of pastel-y colors, less than every day as some of these, but again, another great one. And I want to also show you guys some of the shoes that we have on the wall here, of shoes that is like ones that I wear now that are in that kind of lower price point, if you guys are interested. So one I've showed you guys a lot of, these Jordan 1 lows. I've showed them too many times. Look how disgusting they are. These are a great one, 190. I've got 4 pairs. Another one, like I said, the Dunk Lows. These Midas Dunk Lows are about 160 bucks. These Undefeated, these are about 160. Pretty weird, obscure colorway. These Cause Sakai's right here are like 120 bucks. It's pretty crazy. We have some Bad Buddy Adidas. These are pretty crazy. Another wild one, but these are on a decent affordable price point. These Blazer Low 77s are really cool with a big swoosh, and they have these that looks like the off-white blazer. Pretty crazy. All right guys, there are our 10 shoes right there. Really great selection. Some of these are not my size, so I will be throwing them on harrisonnevel.com if you guys want to get them at that super cheap price. Again, on that website I sell stuff below StockX prices or before the fees and everything, so you can go ahead and check that out. But this is a really great selection of shoes. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Harrison, sign out. Oh wait, the finale of the mystery box series, check that out. It's coming in the next video. See you guys next time. This is Harrison, signing out.